Hello everybody, Mr. Porberjack here today. Now, I'm just gonna say this once. No, I'm actually gonna say it a few times. Sonic fans all around the world, all across the country, Jesus Christ, stop talking about the boost formula like it's the worst thing that's ever happened. Listen, I know everybody wants to be all technical and all that, oh, this is what makes a good game, but come on now. Sonic Lost World has proven that we could have worse games. I don't know why everybody is so mad about having the boost formula in this game. And don't give me that argument, oh, but we want something better than the boost formula. Shut up. Sonic Adventure gameplay, not gonna happen right now. Sega's too stupid to program something like that at this point. I don't care if we have to stick with the boost formula for 2,000 years. As long as they can keep using it and master it, then it's gonna be good. I understand the technical stuff of having a fun game, like alternate pathways and that and stuff, but the last game to introduce Unleashed style gameplay had that, so what's the argument? Actually, I think I know what's going on here. We don't want Sega to fail. I think everybody knows at this point that Sega, for some reason, has the need to screw up at some points when they think that they're doing too good. But if we can all just support the boost formula, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get better over time. It's called evolution, people. Get with it. I mean, as somebody who's played Unleashed 1,000 times compared to Generations, there is a slight difference even if it's by the same Hedgehog engine. Every time I go onto YouTube to look up information about Sonic Forces, I can't help but stumble upon a video with, oh, is the boost formula bad? Well, yes, it is, but it's the only thing we have right now that's actually good for Sega to keep using and evolve as. I swear, our fanbase is just asking for Sonic to go back and beat a dead horse. I think this might have to do with Sega not releasing enough footage, because even if there's nothing to do a video on, Sonic fans are gonna keep doing these kind of videos, just to get something out there. Listen guys, I like the enthusiasm, but you're kinda killing the franchise a bit. I'm not saying to not make videos while these games are about to be released, because heck, that'd be boring. But still, understand what you're saying and how it can affect the company. Because every kind of person is jumping on the bandwagon, and it could soon change Sonic Team's opinion on what they think about the boost formula. Suddenly, Sega might think that they have to change again, when really we wouldn't want that, because what they have right now is actually pretty special. Now, here's the thing, the boost formula, it's absolutely boring for me, but it honestly is the only thing that's keeping Sonic out of the plunge hole. Would I like adventure style gameplay? Yes, but I'd want Sonic to actually master Unleashed style gameplay before they start thinking of doing anything else, because honestly it's just kind of scary. I mean, heck, nobody complains about classic gameplay, but that's because that gameplay is actually pretty fun. It has its own set of rules and it feels totally different, you know? I mean, back then, it wasn't really the fact that Sonic could run fast, it was the fact that his games were fast. It was the fact that Sonic was able to roll into a ball which actually helped him pick up speed. It wasn't the whole running thing. I mean, that kind of just followed with suit. Because going fast in Sonic games, it's nice to look at, but you also want to control the game as if it was a regular game. I think this is where Sega is kind of mixed with the whole how do we get Sonic to run fast in a video game and also have him be controlled by the player. This also goes into the argument from my previous videos about translating a game from 2D to 3D. I mean, goddamn, it's no easy task. I mean, this fan game right here is probably the best at representing that, and it's not even made by Sonic Team, nor Christian Whitehead. Kinda forgot who it was made by, but I'm pretty sure I'll show it on the screen. I never had a chance to play it, but it honestly looks like a classic game brought into the 3D world. This is one of the reasons why people really love the adventure style gameplay, It's a well done translation, not the best, but certainly a step up, you know? The Sonic Unleashed gameplay style, which I always call it that instead of boost gameplay, because I kinda like to go that route, honestly isn't all that fun to me. This is one of the reasons why I gave back games like Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations. Yeah, they were pretty cool games, but it wasn't all that fun to stick around, you know? Classic games on the iOS, however, I will play those all the time. Sonic is a platformer that moves really fast. If it's not running, it's definitely rolling.
Wow, Sonic's fast too.
No, overheating.
I like Genesis.
But heck, I wouldn't want Sega to drop everything just to master that when they're already in difficult times. Honestly, I think one thing that we should all probably be arguing about is the fact that Sega always likes to get the nostalgia out of their games. You know, the whole catering to classic fans and stuff with all these little Easter eggs. I mean, hell, what is the point of having classic Sonic and a new modern Sonic game? It doesn't really make any sense, unless you are trying to cater to the classic fans. Honestly, the best way to do that would have to be get the classic Sonic style gameplay and don't have any old stages. Create entirely new ones. It's funny, I have no idea what Sonic Mania is even going to be about. Sonic Mania looks like a classic Sonic game, but it's also got some new stages in the mix. It really confuses me if it's trying to do something new, or if it's just a remake of all the 3 games that we've actually known as the years have gone on. Sonic Forces looks like something new, but I can't really understand what it's trying to tell me. I mean, it's got classic Sonic in it. Is it Generations 2? No. What's up with the third gameplay style? Well, I do have a theory, and I think it is the adventure style gameplay. I think Sega is also catching on that people don't really find the boost gameplay fun. So, in this game, how do they fix that? Well, they have the boost gameplay, along with a little bit of classic to keep everybody distracted, while they just pull off some kind of adventure gameplay. It's the only thing that makes sense. Why would they be doing different gameplay styles and announcing they have a third one when we think it's something completely different, like an airplane mode or some weird stuff like the Wisps? I think Sonic Adventure gameplay is going to be in Sonic Forces, and they're going to try their best at it. While it might not be as good as the original adventure style gameplay, that's okay, because that was the same case for Sonic Generations. I mean, heck, Classic Sonic couldn't even roll into a ball back in Sonic Generations without some sort of upgrade. That's because Sonic Generations was sort of like a test run to see how people would react to their classic Sonic gameplay. I mean, even if it was crap, they still had the Unleashed style gameplay to keep them at home. So, why wouldn't they do it again? Since Sega is catching on that the boost formula Sonic Unleashed style gameplay is not really all that fun, they still have the classic mode, and they might even have the adventure style gameplay. And again, it might be a test run, it might not be the best, but people will probably be excited that that's even gonna happen. Again, it wouldn't matter if the adventure style gameplay sucked, because at least we would have very good, profound gameplay mechanics that Sega has been working with for a long time now. So please, everybody, just shut up about the boost formula Unleashed style gameplay that Sonic's been rocking for the last couple of years. Yeah, it might not be that fun, but just remember, there are other 2D style platformers that aren't that fun, but Sonic actually can change that, as well as Mario, making one of the best platformers of all time. That can very well be the case with the boost formula, so everybody, just calm down and let Sonic Forces do what it does. But really, out of all these gameplays, what's the worst thing about them? Roger Craig Smith as Sonic the Hedgehog, Jesus Christ, he doesn't even sound like Sonic.
Introducing Pizza Hut's new Ultimate Stuffed Crust Pizza. With tons of toppings and cheese baked right into the crust, it's unlike anything you've ever seen. For just $12.99, choose from 2 ultimate recipes for your crust. Meaty, packed with pepperoni, Italian sausage, and bacon, or classic pepperoni. Then pile your pizza high with up to 3 of your favorite toppings. The Ultimate Stuffed Crust Pizza, a never-before-seen pizza creation at a never-thought-possible price.
Stuffed crust, King Kai. You can eat it in reverse.
I can't even believe we're having this conversation.
Me either. Thanks for waiting, by the way. Hold on a second, King Kai. What was that?
Anyways, Mr. Blubberjack signing out. Peace. And remember, you don't stop drawing because you get old because you stop drawing. So keep drawing. Anyways, Frieza, keep beating up Goku. I'm tired of this mess.
Oh, smash, monkey! Smash! monkey!